Two fat guys in a microphone.
Love this song. If you don't like this song, man, I don't know. Something's wrong with you. I get it too. It's catchy.
No filter.
All right. I'm Tim. I'm Big Talk.
I'm Paulie. No filter.
All right. So just came off of, you have to watch a couple of the previous ones that we're gonna that we put out there.
Yeah, we're getting into some food reviews. So
yeah.
if you haven't seen them, go look those ones up.
Yeah.
We're gonna hit a lot of restaurants, a lot local, not commercialized restaurants.
No big chains.
No, a little bar dive. I don't like to say dive bars. Little bars that sell food, and they're important because they're small places that locals go to.
Well, I was gonna say that's more of a. The reason I like it is because it's more for locals. You're not gonna find some of the ones that we just went to
at a fast food or
not chain, fast food, but it's like it's definitely local stuff, right?
Right.
So excited about that. So we just came off that. I'm a little bit full. You had some salad, so I don't think you're as full as I am.
Well, hey, watch the episodes. You'll know what we're talking about.
Right.
But this one we're going to talk about. We're going to give some movie reviews.
Yeah, we're going to talk about movies, and
I should have my wife on this one. She's great at. She knows every movie, every actress, every actor, everything. I'm terrible at them.
Yeah, no, I get it. If it's not a Buffalo Bills in the movie, you're not watching.
No,
I get it.
That's so far from the truth. You know why? Because here's the thing, not just movies that are out on the movie theater, but you ever flick through, it's a Sunday morning without football, Sunday morning, you're hungover, you want to just watch something. It's wintertime, you're under the blankets, you can fall asleep and you're flicking through and you go, gotta watch that.
Right.
Godfather. A 500th time I've watched it, but it's like gotta stop at it.
Of course, you're a Godfather guy. I love the Godfather. Probably exactly.
Would you stop at it too?
I would stop at it, but what I try to do now is like I have some core ones like always Caddyshack when that comes on.
Okay,
I'm watching it now. That's a little bit more funny, but
right.
My favorite what I stop at every single time is American Sniper.
Okay.
And that's the one.
Great movie. I love that. I've never remember stopping at it, but I would. I remember watching it. I loved it. That was a great movie.
Yeah.
You know what one of mine is?
What's that?
Four Brothers.
Oh, good movie too.
Man, I love it. I mean, that ranks up there with The Godfather. If I'm flicking through and Four Brothers is on, bam, I'm on it.
Yeah.
You can't beat a wholesome movie like that. It's got the kids, white kids, the black kids that grew up together. Their blood, blood doesn't make you brothers. Right. Those they were thicker than blood.
Well, yeah,
and I love that about that movie.
No, that was a great movie too. I'm a Born Supreme. I like Matthew and the Born Supremacy.
Okay,
yeah,
not like a lot of people go. Oh, don't you like what's one John Travolta was in? It's big movie. Everybody, the whole what was it called?
Grease.
No, not that. Let's not go. I love Grease. Yes, I love Grease, but I wouldn't stop watching Pulp Fiction. I wasn't a big fan, so it was like, you like that? Nah, I really didn't. I mean, everybody is looking at me like I'm nuts right now.
Me too. Because Pulp Fiction was great.
Some people like it. I mean, but I'm Happy Gilmore. Automatic stop.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And the new one was good too.
You don't get too many sequels that are good.
But the Rockies were good. 1. Rocky 2.
Well, see, Godfather was 1 and 2, and then 3. It lost me. And I get it. I get it's part of the thing. I stop at 2. I can't go to 3. I've watched it maybe once, twice. I've watched the other ones about 500 times.
Right. Rocky comes on. I'm watching it.
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas is another one. That's always.
I was just watching that last week with my grandson. He had a sweatshirt on. It was Goodfellas. He was in episode Heroes of ours. He's 14. He had a Goodfellas shirt on. So we had an hour to kill before he got picked up for his baseball game.
Yeah.
So I put on Goodfellas and we're watching it. Right. Mm-hmm. And I forgot, it's been a while since I've watched it.
Yeah.
We're watching it and they're showing how they hijacked the truck and they were selling cigarettes out of the back of the truck.
Yeah.
And I tell my grandson, and I know I'm a terrible grandfather for doing this, but I'm going, hey, you know what? I used to do that. Back in New York, they were stealing cigarettes off the res. I was taking orders from all my friends for cartons of cigarettes. I was getting like 3 times the amount of price for them. He was selling to me dirt cheap, and I was doing it. I mean, I'm not proud of it. I was making. I'm a hustler.
Yeah,
I'm a hustler. I wasn't hurting nobody.
No,
but when they found out, I finally am calling the guy. I can't get a hold of him. No one knows what happened to the guy because he got caught on the res stealing them. So I don't know what they did to him, but it was funny that I had to tell him this. And then everybody had a nickname when they walked through the restaurant. Everybody had a nickname.
Right.
So I call my buddy Johnny Bianco. Friends, we've been friends since we were little kids.
He was supposed to be on a couple times now.
No, not Johnny.
Oh, no?
Not Johnny. No,
Oh,
Johnny.
okay.
Johnny's another guy. We grew up. We were little fat kids growing up, in the Italian. His parents. I used to go to his house. His parents were like my second parents.
Right.
His mother used to make meatballs with raisins in them.
Ooh.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah.
What it is they explained to me it's the Italian way. When they were poor back in the day, they didn't have money for dessert, so they put the raisins in there to give it some sweetness like a dessert. That's how they came up with the idea.
Okay.
So we used to go there and pick our tickets. And me and his father, I'd walk in. His father would go, "Hey, Arch, who you like today?" And I'd give him my picks. I was a little kid. I didn't know, but they,
Right.
it was about 6, 7 guys, old Italian guys sitting around a table. I walk in and they go, "Arch, who you like?" That's what they, that's what they did.
Right.
So anyways, back to this, Johnny, everybody had nicknames. So Johnny's nickname was Johnny Buffet. We used to call him, "Hey, Johnny Buffet." So I call him as my grandson sitting there. And I go, "Hey, Johnny, tell him what my nickname was." Now, here we go. You guys are going to hear it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I know you're going to like this.
Like it.
So I go, "Hey, tell him my nickname." He's on a speakerphone, right? And he goes, "Oh, hey, Father Fat Balls." That's what they used to call me, Father Fat Balls. So my grandson starts laughing. Speaking of Goodfellas, that's why that came up. I had to go into that story about Goodfellas.
Yeah, no.
But that's one of the movies. I mean, I've always, and now my grandson even, it's a little harsh for him to watch, but he's watched Scarface. So I guess if you've seen that, you can watch Goodfellas.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just some that the movies were made in the 80s and the 90s that just had good, cinematic. I like Days of Thunder with Tom Cruise, that racing movie.
Yeah. Speaking of Tom Cruise, what's the one they filmed up in Tahoe? Top Gun.
Yeah.
Another Maverick.
Yeah,
There's
Top
another
Gun
one.
Maverick.
The
Yeah.
sequel was almost as good as the
It was
first.
the first.
And it's hard to do that.
Right. Well, that's because Miramar in the first one was where Top Gun was, down in Southern California in San Diego.
Okay.
But then we got it up here. They moved it to Fallon, Nevada.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's why, you'll hear about a plane crash every once in a while, but that's where they train up here in this altitude.
Sequel. That was a sequel that
Yeah.
I thought was just as good.
Yeah.
But, that goes back like in the back of the day, Rambos.
Right.
The Rambo. And we're going way back. We're old here.
Yeah. We're going way back, but that's going to jump me into our differences on a newer movie.
Okay.
Okay. Because that's what I'm saying. You're close to the same age.
Yeah. We're
And
old and fat.
you're old and I'm old. Yet that we have to live with that, right? We're not getting any younger and we're not getting any prettier.
Or thinner. We're thinner.
Yeah. Well, though you keep eating salad and you're going to be thinner.
Hey, salad.
Hey,
you guys
salad,
want to know what the salad's about?
Check it
Go
out.
check out our
Yeah.
food reviews.
Yeah. But anyhow, so we're going to dive into the new Superman.
Okay.
And
yeah,
this-
I seen it.
You seen it and you told me you liked it. And I'm like, I don't see how that's the case when you grew up with the real Superman movies, right?
Right.
So to me, maybe like you just missed all the undertone stuff, or and
I did. I did. It didn't jump out to me in that movie. I love the dog, Kryptonite or
Yeah.
Crypto.
Okay,
I love the dog. The dog was so cute.
all right,
It gave it a little twist. You know what I mean? A little Superman and his little dog. You know what I mean?
okay. I wasn't mad at the dog.
Okay.
I just never seen in any Superman movie Superman get his ass beat so many times, get captured with this
Oh, he did.
chunk of kryptonite that's how they kept him down. He's in the cell or wherever they're holding him and he's crying. Superman didn't cry. Maybe Clark Kent did, but Superman's there, crying, didn't want to hurt people because
He always tried to save everybody if he could. Right.
but he's always tried to do that, right? But
you know what else? They didn't have no phone booths. I didn't see any phone booths in that.
yeah,
movie.
no. I mean, they went with a total different direction. The only thing that was anywhere close is Clark Kent, Lois Lane, and his suit. But
Yeah,
other
yeah.
than that movie was totally remade. Totally, like I said, Superman
made it?
doesn't
Who made it?
cry.
Who made it?
Well, it's in Hollywood. It was some producer, and even
Was it
when
a Disney movie?
I'm
not sure.
It could have been a Disney.
I'm not
I
sure
think
if-
it was because it's up already out in the streaming.
Okay.
But the thing is, my point to this is even before the movie, got released and taken out, people that saw the preview of it were questioning.
So they're trying to make Superman soft.
Yeah, weak, woke,
weak
and woke.
Weak and woke.
Because he got his ass beat all the time. Rarely any bad guys died because he didn't want to hurt anybody, and he didn't want to hurt people's feelings.
Well, is it kind of a kid movie though? A little bit kid movie-ish.
Well, Superman has always been kind of like that cartoon for adults, or not even a cartoon, but a movie for adults. But yes, the big screen brings the Superman to life for kids and stuff. But
like I said,
but again, even if it is, let me get on my high horse here, because even if it is for kids, it's showing your kids don't be a tough guy. You want to be, this soft guy, and hopefully you have Superman powers so you don't get your ass kicked out in the world.
Well, since you brought that up, Tim, I'm going to mention. No, I'm going to go off script for a second. And not that we have a script, but I'm going to go off it because you just said that.
Right.
It made me think. It just clicked in my head. Squirrel. Okay.
Oh, okay.
They just had something, and I don't know exactly. I didn't do my homework on it, but I did hear it, and that's what made me just think about it. The government, Trump just did something, so the military is not letting women in dresses in no more. Make our military tough again.
Right.
So since you said that, it just clicked in my head. That's what I thought of. They were making us weaker and weaker and weaker. Now we need to get back to our strong military guys. If you and me are in a battlefield, I want a strong guy next to me. I don't want somebody
100%
that's worried about the fingernails or wearing a dress. I want to make sure you know how to shoot and you know how to save my life. And we're going to get our task done as a military is supposed to do. I got off a little track, but that's what I just caught from that.
But exactly. And that's, and that's why that was. And then all of a sudden, again, I'm going to play it cool here, but it's like everybody on the left and the woke got all upset when they made those kinds of announcements, because it's like, our military shouldn't be. It started with Clinton, and I don't know if you remember this, is that he was the first one to say, don't ask, don't tell. Right. So if you're gay in the military, which, hey,
I didn't mean to go off of movies. I'm sorry. I brought it off movies.
We'll bring it back to movies.
But it made me think of it because you're telling me they're making Superman look weak, and Superman's supposed to look like the strongest man in the world.
Right.
And they didn't. And I like, maybe that's the end of that, hopefully.
Well, I don't know if they're allowed to make it in this day and age. Who knows what the next 4 years is going to look like with another Superman, right?
Right.
And so maybe it's Superwoman, and forget about Wonder Woman anymore. You know.
Yeah, Wonder Woman's outfit was amazing.
Yeah, it was.
And that golden lasso, you just wanted to get tied up as a guy, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, back to movies.
Back to movies. So that's why I feel that about Superman, and.
There's another movie out there that was pretty bad.
Yeah, you're gonna get me started on it.
You never watched it though.
I didn't watch it because I already saw what the reviews are and the trailer and all that kind of stuff, and who's starring in it.
I'm going to tell you that I went and seen it, and the movie is Barbie. Now, my wife and her friend wanted to go see it. So as husbands, we went with them.
Right.
There was four of us that went. I think it was just us four. No, it might have been six of us. Lewis and Cassie might have went too. But anyways, there was four of us. We went to see the movies, and here we are, about halfway through the movie. Now, like you said, you caught it in the Superman movie. I didn't catch it, and I feel bad I didn't catch it. But in the Barbie movie, I'm glad you didn't go see it.
Oh, 100%.
I'm telling you now, you would have probably thrown shit at the screen because halfway through, me and Ryan looked at each other and went, "You want to leave?" And he goes, "Yeah, me too. I kind of," but we stuck it out because, that's what we did, our husband duties. Right. They, and I'll be honest, they even said to us, "We're sorry." During the movie, they looked at us and said, "We're sorry."
Yeah.
Because they felt bad that they made us go. I mean, they didn't make us go. We wanted to go because we wanted to check it out. Maybe it could have been good.
I like,
we don't know.
Margot Robbie is the hottest actress out there right now. And I like Ryan Gosling. He was the actor in it. But
when you talk about catching it, I caught it from the jump start.
Slaps you in the face.
And it never stopped.
Right?
It was, is it feminism?
Feminism, yeah.
Times 1,000.
Right.
And I went, wow, oh my God. They made guys look like pieces of shit in that movie. And it was, I didn't, like I said, I'm like, if I'm catching it, you lost me in the movie. Now I'm already pissed off and I don't even want to be here. And that's where we got to. We got to the point where we just wanted to walk out.
Well, and let me tell you something about that. So again, you would think, let's go back to what you compared like Superman, right? So let's go back to Barbie. This is technically should have been for little kids, little girls, and
Well,
parents.
it was to brainwash them.
That's my point exactly, because it's like you go take these movies. Another one that I didn't say earlier, but we're going to talk about Cinderella, how they remade it into, the gal wasn't white, and then she got on there and said some stupid stuff, but we'll get into that. Let's finish Barbie. So I was watching some of the things that were coming out of it, like the reviews and,
Right.
and like, what it was saying. And like, they were all touting it like it's the best thing ever. That's why I'm saying, I'm glad we're out of that, at least for 4 years, maybe 8, hopefully. Because it's like, that's what they were trying to shove down everybody's throat.
Yeah. And I did not like going there because I mean, I'm pretty biased. I don't even notice it. Like I said, I didn't even notice it in the Superman movie like you did.
Yeah.
I didn't notice it. But that movie, when I noticed it and I felt uncomfortable watching it.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't have, I'm there to enjoy a movie. And it was terrible.
No.
I mean, if you watched it out there and you liked it, hey, everybody has their own things that they like to watch.
Right.
That was one of them ones I can't get that part of my life back.
No, and exactly. So yes, I never saw it. I saw the clips and the trailers and stuff of it and stuff, and they had great actors and actresses in it. But no, what the message was exactly what you said. And again, it's not for us. It's not for me and you.
No,
those are movies as a grandparent.
It's the brainwash.
You're going to take your young kids to, and that's exactly it. Just like Superman. You said it yourself. Well, isn't it for kids? Well, yeah. And then let me tell you a little bit of something that you probably haven't investigated about, like Disney and these adults.
I'm not a Disney fan.
Okay, 100%. But have you ever taken any of the kids or grandkids to Disneyland?
No, my daughter wanted us to as a family, and I refused to go.
Oh, okay.
And they were like, "Why? It's for the kids." Here's what I told them. And I said, I'm not going to, and I went to Disney World when I was 6 years old. My grandparents took me there.
Right.
I remember, and I was little enough to ride on the It's a Small World after all, the little boat. And it didn't sink like the Titanic. Okay. So I remember that. And it was nice. It was back then, I guess it was different, right? I was younger. I refused to go. I mean, they could take them. That's their kids, and that's what they want to do. I won't go support them at all, because the minute I heard there was a guy at the front door wearing a dress with a beard greeting the kids, they lost me.
Well, that's right.
They lost me at that point.
But see, it wasn't like that when my kids were young, when your kids were young. So I took my young daughter first, and then, and her cousin, we went there, and it was a nice time. It was fun. It was what Disneyland was supposed to be on. Now, again, as a parent, they want to drag you down all around Pocahontas and, all these different things. And that's great. You see the excitement in them, right?
Right.
I went as a kid. Right. I had excitement.
Me
so
too. I remember that. I'm 6 years old. I still remember it.
Right. So, yes. So now you fast forward to today. There's two things happening. One is adults dressing up like characters. When I say adults, mainly people from 22 to 30s are dressing up as these Disney characters to go. And it's like they are going, making, and some people have gone dozens of times.
It's funny you said that, Tim, because I drive Uber.
Right.
And I remember taking people in their late 20s, maybe even early 30s,
right,
two adults, and they said they were going to Disney World or Disneyland. And now that you said that, I'm looking, there was no kids in the car.
Right.
Why would you go as an adult to Disney World or Disneyland? That doesn't make sense to me. It's for kids.
100.
Disney adults are the worst.
100%.
Yeah, Disney adults are the worst.
Well, yeah, because we're miserable there, walking the whole place for your kids. And then you get a stroller that's $30, to carry them around.
I'm sure. That's
way overpriced.
overpriced.
But the funny thing is that they fall asleep halfway through it,
Right.
Yeah,
I didn't think of that until you just said that. I've taken a few people to the airport, said they were going to Disney World, Disneyland, and I'm going, but there's no kids in the car. That was kind of strange to me. It didn't hit me till just now.
And they dress up and they do all this. Well, now I'm going to switch to Barbie, because the malls were putting in these little Barbie booths.
They had it at the movie theater when I went and seen it. You weren't there because you didn't see it.
No,
I seen it.
Yeah, but these gals are dressing up in hot pink, whatever, and they're in between 21 and 35.
I remember coming out of it, and I think I told Ryan or Jen or somebody. I said, we should go in the booth and take a picture just for fun, not dress up. We were going to get in the booth and just take a picture in the booth, but we didn't. But I remember saying it as a joke because that's funny, fooling around. You know what I mean? Put your face in there or whatever. Yeah, but we didn't do it. But I remember saying that though.
Yeah, but it's all a lot of older women that are doing that, and it's like, again, I don't understand the brainwaves there,
and we're never gonna.
And how are they affording it? Because a Disneyland trip is not cheap, you know.
I'm sure it's
like $1,200 for a weekend.
Yeah,
wow, $1,200 for a weekend.
Well, and there was somebody on TikTok that was going to Disneyland and then showing how much each food item costs and how much it costs them in food for a family of
four. It's the same as going to like sporting events anymore. Everything everything's going up at the pay.
Yeah,
everything goes up at the pay, guys. Just you can't get mad at the prices, but yeah. But anyways, back to movies.
But back to movies, and that's what spawns from these movies.
Yes, I didn't realize it till I mean, there's some things there. Yeah.
Well, then let me throw another one at you.
Okay.
The Fantastic Four remake.
I haven't seen it yet, but I want to see it.
Of course you do. But same thing.
But I will pay attention now.
Yeah.
If it, I won't pay attention, but if it jumps out to me, I'll notice it. I'm sure.
Well, it's streaming now. You know, and
I can watch everything anyways. I gotta.
Yeah,
I spent some money and bought the thing. You know.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, you should gift it to me then. But anyhow, after that meal I just paid for, Jesus, criminy. I know, just playing. But anyways, is that especially this Pascal guy? He's kind of like the hit right now, but he's very woke, very feminine. Thinks that transgender and all that kind of stuff is the way to go, like a lot of these celebrities do, right? So literally when his movie flopped at the box office, and of course now they're throwing in numbers that are international numbers and all that
to fluff them up a little bit.
Fluff them up so at least it looks good. But he literally came out and said it's because of conservatives that aren't going to his movies and that we are the devil and we're racist. And, he says all these things. It's like, dude, you're a freaking actor.
So
mid at best. You'll never be one of the greats.
Here's the thing. If a movie catches your eye and you're interested in it, then you go see it.
Right.
There's a movie coming out. We were just talking about. I know I'm going to screw it up, but I'm going to try it. Channing Tatum. I did it wrong. I can't ever get his name right.
Channing Tatum.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
His movie. There's a new movie coming out called Rooftop.
Okay.
I seen the trailer and Roofman.
My God, can't you get anything right today?
I'm old. Leave me alone. I'm old.
Come on.
I'm full and I'm old.
Okay.
I seen the trailer for it and it caught my eye and went, that looks like it's going to be, it comes out October 10th.
Okay.
So I told Jenna, I want to go see that. She's seen it too. She goes, yeah, it looks good. So it caught my eye. See, it's interesting. Now it didn't, I don't know what it's going to be. We'll see when we get there. Well, hopefully it's a great movie. It looked good.
Right.
So, but it caught my eye. If something doesn't catch my eye, I don't care what side of the party you're on and all that. Exactly. You got to be interested in it or you don't want to watch it.
Right.
I mean, listen, if the girls didn't want to go see Barbie, I would not have went on my own. Okay.
And I believe you, kind of.
Hey, screw both of you.
You drive Uber, right? Yeah, he's over at a matinee. Nobody knows.
Hey, speaking of matinees, there's nothing better than matinee popcorn. Let's be honest.
Why is it different?
It's just movie theater popcorn is the best.
Oh, well, movie theater.
I went to the movie. That's what I mean. Movie theater. I went there before. You can buy a bag at Century Movies. Buy a bag to go and bring it home.
Right.
I brought it home and watched movies at home with it. My wife loves movie theater popcorn.
Yeah. Yes. And like you said, even if you buy the big tub and you have a bunch left, even the next day or two, it's good.
Nothing better than that. I mean, if you don't like the movie or like the movie, the popcorn, you can't not like the popcorn.
Right. And nowadays.
See, we got being into the fat guy thing.
Right.
Food, got to be in the food.
These theaters are now serving drinks, cocktails.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I know. Believe me, we have a friend. I won't say her name, Cassie. She drinks a lot when we go to the movies.
Oh, I like her.
I think she's been cut off at a movie theater.
Oh, well, that's pretty bad.
Yeah. No, it ain't bad. That's just her. I love her to death, but she got cut off at a movie theater once.
All right.
True story.
Okay. All right.
She won't deny it. She'll laugh when she sees us.
No, I can't do it because then I'm a little bit more free spirited and might say exactly what I think about the movie. I'm in the middle of the movie, but no, I just think that we have gone, from what we saw and movies being made. And then I'm going to tell you one more thing about streaming.
Okay.
You know, because I listened to the guy. There's a show out there. It was syndicated, and now it's on streaming. And I hate streaming. We all know that.
Oh, see, that's all my movies. I'm watching them on stream, I guess. I would think.
No, because you had the you know what stick.
Oh, a Fire Stick. Yeah.
So those are regular movies, but there's certain
Okay.
movies now being made strictly for streaming.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So
gotcha.
the days of because now everything's quick. That's what I hate about it, because they don't even consider doing another season, right? Until this one's over and they check how many people are watching,
right.
right? To where in the past they went by the Nielsen readings. I get they weren't really
There's
accurate.
one out there called Rotten Tomatoes, I think.
Rotten Tomatoes,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But what he was saying, the actor that stars in Resident Alien, and it's a cute little weekly show, you know.
Okay.
And now on Hulu, it you know, obviously streaming, and it streams some new seasons. But the thing is that the reason people like that is because it's shot for syndication. So what it is you've got all the camera angles, you've got everything. You know, it's like a TV show.
Right.
But now in streaming, you every effect, a special effect, is a green screen in type of thing.
I love green screens.
Yeah.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
No, I like green
Definitely
screens.
squirrel.
I like
you
green
know.
screens. Look, green screens. Look, we got a beautiful banner up there behind us.
Right. But that's what I'm
I
saying.
know
And
what
then
you
the action movies are like they can do anything on that green screen, and then you get to that. Yeah, that would never happen.
Well, I mean,
You know.
even the movie business, they're having some problems with the AI.
Oh yeah.
The AI thing right now is becoming a big thing, and that's when they were striking before, not
Right.
wanting AI, because they can do it with AI actors and not have to pay anybody. Man, you want to talk about profits?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
you know what? They're going to kill their own business by doing that. Let them do it.
Well, you go on Hulu or Netflix or any of these places that didn't buy a syndication, you know, like if you were going to watch Seinfeld, you know, that they bought that to show their customers, right? But these other ones that come out new you have good actors and actresses in them.
It's funny how you refer back to the old ones, because that's when movies and everything was great back then.
It was
Seinfeld,
you know?
George Costanza, the shrinkage episode. I talk when people are going
Right.
up the tower every time I tell them they're going to go in the water. I go, yeah, George Costanza, and they go, what do you mean? I go, you'll see shrinkage.
Yeah.
And then they finally get it and start
Finally get
laughing.
it, yeah. Well, see, and that's the thing, because I've seen both Jerry Seinfeld and George and Kramer, all of them interviewed, you know, at some point in time. And they all say that we didn't know if we were going to get picked up for another season, you know, and it wasn't until the third season that they, you know, really took off. You know, whoever was carrying them bought them, and they made, you know, great shows.
Yeah, movies were way better back in the day, anyways, because they left everything out and just gave us the movie.
Yeah.
They gave us the theory. You know, like right now we're watching a series called Task.
Okay.
Real good. If you can watch it, we just started it. We watched like 3 episodes already, and it's got us sucked in. We were watching it last night. True story. My
Okay.
wife's going, my God, my heart. Her heart it had us like we were panicking watching the movie. We
Really?
were that. I mean, it had us going because it's that intense. We were like, wow, this is great, and it sucked us in. I'm probably gonna watch some more tonight. I
Okay.
don't forget the football game. I ain't got no money on it, so. But we're getting
But-
down here. We
but
got
yeah.
2 minutes left, so yeah, we just
So
want
yeah,
to.
let's wrap up about movies, but you know, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You can follow us, and we'll put numbers up so you can call, give us your opinion about any one of our shows, and also be able to, you know, see where we go with this. This is our opinion, and if you agree with our opinion, great. If you don't, you know, great, and still watch.
Yeah. If you want to put my phone number on there, go ahead. Put my phone number up there if you can.
Yeah.
Or if it's, you know, if you can do it. If not, I can just tell them. I'll just tell them my number.
Well, you can tell them your number, but we'll also have it on a banner. We can put it on a banner on there.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
We'll do that next time. But right
Yeah.
now, I mean, call me. I'll give you my number, 775-351-6930. You guys want to be on a show? You want to talk about something on a show?
Yeah.
You want to be a guest on a show? We can have you on here. You have a restaurant, you want to advertise anything, a business you want to advertise, call us, 775-351-6930. That's my personal cell phone number. Yeah, you want to call and prank phone call me? Go ahead. I got caller ID. I'll find you.
But also too, let me put a caveat to that too, is that we don't want you just to call if you agree with us.
Yeah.
You know, if you disagree about something, you know, if you're that person that we call quote unquote woke,
Yeah, I don't have to
you
answer.
know, then No, it's not what we're telling them here.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
All right. No, you know,
I'll answer.
We'll put you on the show. You could call in at any time and give us your, your side and your opinion,
Absolutely.
because we love that. We had a senator, that's a Democratic senator,
Yeah.
and she was great.
We got along great.
Yeah,
And,
she was awesome.
yeah, we had a great show. And like I said, we had a little technical difficulties with that one, but we've came a long way since then.
Yeah, we'll bring her back on.
Yeah, we're
because
going to have her on again for sure.
Elections
are coming up and-
yeah. So I think that would be good to get her input again. But anyhow, so we
Let's
don't
get
want
our-
just people that agree with us.
Right. Yeah. Anybody
You know.
call in 775-351-6930. Call me. We'll set up a time. You can be on a show whenever you want.
All right.
And then our sponsor, we got to get our sponsor in
We'll
there.
get our
Hey,
sponsor.
Elite
Hey, there
Garage
it
Door.
is.
He's actually coming this weekend to put my garage door openers in. He put
All
garage
right.
doors on it about a month ago, and we're getting door openers. We never had them before, so it's going to be. I ain't got to lift it no more. It's going to be great.
Oh, nice. Okay, good. Well, tell us a little bit about Elite.
Elite Garage Door, Johnny Lewis, one of the best in Reno. His number is 775-323-DOOR or 775-323-3667. Give him a call. Winter's
Yeah.
coming.
Winter's coming. I can't tell you enough how many times I didn't do this and paid for it. In the long run, is having my garage door service right before. Because if you're in Nevada or anywhere that it snows, Reno, Nevada, or
Right.
any
It's pouring down rain today.
it's pouring rain today, but you start getting those, mechanical things freezing on you, and then they snap or break, and then
Right.
that's a bigger bill.
Yeah.
You
So
know.
yeah, get it serviced. Get it. The address on there is wrong, but you don't have to go there. Just give them a call. They'll
Give 'em
give
a
you a
call.
new address and everything. So
Yeah,
we're gonna have the
absolutely.
new card up pretty soon. But
All
yeah.
right. Well, thanks for joining us today. It was
Yeah,
a
hope
good,
you liked
good
our show.
Yeah. Yeah. And always hit the like and
like and subscribe, guys.
button. We appreciate
Two fat guys
Outta
in a
here.
microphone. Two fat guys in a microphone. Two fat guys in a microphone. Big talk. No filter.
No filter.